Well, the moment that outdoor enthusiasts have been waiting for is finally here. Cabelas opened its doors for the first time this morning.
Yeah, the giant outdoor store is located on the I-75 South corridor in Fort Oglethorpe, and that's where we find News Channel 9's Alyssa Sperato, who joins us now to give us a tour of the new store. Alyssa.
Kim and Calvin, this is 72,000 square feet to be exact. Everything from camping, hunting, fishing, anything the outdoor enthusiast can think of when it comes to something coming along Fort Oglethorpe. Now, this is going to change the way that I-75 South corridor is going to look. Now, in just a few months, Cabelas is going to have a little bit of competition here. Bass Pro Shop is going to open in 2016. But while we're talking about Cabelas, now let's just talk about they brought about 200 jobs here to the Fort Oglethorpe area, both part-time, full-time, and seasonal. And of course, everything you want to know, from camouflage gear to hunting equipment, fishing equipment, anything that you could want. This is a really, really exciting place. About 2,500 people showed up for the ribbon cutting just this morning, and there's going to be a weekend full of activities. Now, coming up at 5:30, we are going to be joined by a very special News Channel 9 guest, Richard Sims with News Channel 9 Outdoors, who's going to be talking about why a portion of Cabelas is so simple. Of course, yes, you are. All right, we're going to have Richard Sims here coming up on News Channel 9 at 5:30. For now, reporting in Chattanooga, Alyssa Sperato, News Channel 9.
Yeah, good to see you, Richard. We'll see you in a little bit.
He's happy about that.
Oh, yeah, I know.
A brand new Cabela store for the I-75 South corridor near the Georgia-Tennessee state line. Good evening. I'm Josh Rowe.
And I'm Lauren St. Germain. One of the largest outdoor outfitters opened its doors this morning. Take a look. It's been a revolving door all day. Lots of lookers and shoppers heading into Cabelas. News Channel 9's Alyssa Sperato is at the store. She's with another member of the News Channel 9 family whose own family has direct connections to the store.
But first, Drew Belaya has more on how this store is now pouring tax dollars and other money into the local economy.
It was a wild scene at the grand opening of the Cabelas in Fort Oglethorpe.
I'm hoping they've got some good bargains on opening day.
The 72,000 square foot building offers everything from boating and camping supplies to fishing and hunting gear.
Been needing stuff like this for a long time. Hadn't had anything like this around here.
This just adds a little bit more to what we have in our area.
The store also provides 200 full and part-time jobs for people in the area. Fort Oglethorpe Mayor Lynn Long says the tax revenue will be a big boost.
It's probably going to end up the second or third largest retailer in the county.
Long says one particular group will benefit the most.
Our senior citizens live off sales tax. Every time we get a business of this magnitude, it allows us to keep our senior citizens in their homes without paying a huge amount of property tax.
But competition is only a year away. Bass Pro Shops plans to open up an 85,000 square foot building in East Ridge, just 2 miles up I-75.
This interstate system has allowed us as a city to grow and prosper.
Long says the outdoor outfitting giants will complement one another and lead to more industry along the I-75 corridor.
There's a great piece of dirt right next door to us.
But Long didn't hint at any future developments. In Fort Oglethorpe, Drew Belaya, News Channel 9.
All right, stand by.
The square foot building holds a deep meaning for a member of the News Channel 9 family. Some of what we are referring to is behind us now.
And we're going to now go back live out to Alyssa Sperato, and she's joined by a very special guest, News Channel 9's outdoors contributor, Richard Sims. And Alyssa, what makes the cafe at Cabelas just so special?
Lauren and Josh, well, a lot of people are here excited, just wanting to get their hands on all the sporting goods, but here for Richard Sims, it holds a really deep meaning. Now, these photos, in case you've noticed, these were taken by Richard's father. Richard, how does it feel just looking and seeing these photos, and tell me the history?
When I walked in here the first time, I was overwhelmed. I knew they were going to use some of my dad's photos, but I had no idea that they were going to create what I've called the Sims Wall of Fame. You know, it's really touching. It's neat.
Now, this is neat. This is you when you were younger. This is your mom and your sister. What are the emotions looking at this right now? And do you remember the day? Do you remember the day that this happened?
I remember that snow. David Glenn could probably tell us more about exactly when it happened. You know, I want to say that was probably it was 1964, I think. And it may have been Christmas or close to it. And we lived in Brainerd. You know, that's on South Chickamauga Creek, right beside Brainerd Golf Course. You know, a lot of people have been by there all the time, but it just, you know, my dad was just such a great photographer, and he was always posing us, and you know, we were his models, so to speak, because he was in advertising, and he was always creating artwork or photography.
And another artwork is your mom. Let's go over here real quick and let's see exactly what this picture is. This is your mom. This is something that's really neat to see. All right, Richard, what is this?
This is my mom. You know, I call her a cover girl with dead fish. My parents were really into archery, bows and arrows. I mean, they lived the outdoor lifestyle before it was popular like it is now. You know, the store just kind of proves how popular it's getting, but they loved to bow fish, and my mom, she was right out there with the guys all the time. She wasn't intimidated at all, and I just, you know, I love that picture, always have.
And this is something that's surreal for the Sims family. So if you here in Cabelas, come into the cafe and just see it, something for generations to come in your family as well. Now, coming up on News Channel 9 at 6, we're going to take a look at something that's really cool as well. The aquarium here, we're going to talk to the fishing and wildlife manager about how these fish in here came from the Tennessee River. Reporting here at Cabelas, Alyssa Sperato, News Channel 9.
Alyssa, thank you. You can find Richard Sims' outdoor stories on NewsChannel9.com. Looks like a lot of fun out there.
Outdoor enthusiasts now have more shopping options in North Georgia. Hundreds of people crowded the entrance of Cabelas this morning for the grand opening. The outdoor outfitter building is about 70,000 square feet. It is the third Cabelas to open in Georgia. Local folks say it will be a big boost to the economy.
Probably going to end up the second or third largest retailer in the county.
The store is just off I-75 in North Georgia, carries everything from hunting and fishing gear to camping and water sports supplies.
And some of those outdoor enthusiasts camped out for days just to be one of the first people to walk into the store today. Many of those people aren't from our area.
News Channel 9's Alyssa Sperato joins us now live from Cabelas. Alyssa, what can you tell us?
Hey, good evening, Kim and Calvin. Now, besides what is awesome shopping here that Cabelas has to offer in Fort Oglethorpe, there is also a really cool aquarium that is fun for the adults and kids alike. Yes. Joining me now here is Larry Crosby. He's the marine manager at Cabelas. Now, we understand that this aquarium kind of has a Chattanooga, Tennessee tie, if you will.
Right. The aquarium actually have a combination of fish from Chattanooga, and what we're trying to do here is attach the Chattanooga fans with the Georgia fans. So we have a nice aquarium here for the kids, different types of fish from both ways, and just our way of giving back to our customers. And
tell me just a little bit what kind of fish that we have here in the aquarium that you can see.
We have bluegills, we have crappies, we have wildmouth bass, and an assortment of other fish, sunfish, and that type of fish in the aquarium.
And tell me, when people here are looking that kind of that gratification that you don't have just great shopping, you have this kind of aquarium here that kind of brings the wildlife into Cabelas, if you will. You feel like you're in the outdoors.
Right, we do. We like it because also the kids are attracted to it, and people can actually see the fish up close, whereas if you're fishing, you catch them from the river, but you don't really get to see them up close, and they can see how they move around in the aquarium. It's just a nice atmosphere for the kids, and the kids really loves it.
And absolutely fun for adults, too, as well. Now, if you head down here to Cabelas in Fort Oglethorpe, just on the I-75 South Corridor, now Bass Pro Shops will be coming here, too, as well in 2016. For now, reporting at Cabelas, Alyssa Sperato, News Channel 9.
Okay, thanks, Alyssa.